Hey everybody, it's your boy back with another Browns rebuild video. If you didn't watch the last episode, we absolutely destroyed the Bengals. Got our revenge on them for their sweet season sweep that they had on us. Beat them in the wild card round. Now we play the Baltimore Ravens in divisional, and then maybe I'm guessing we play the Chiefs in the championship game because I'm pretty sure the Chiefs are gonna beat the Chargers. We played a full game. I'm excited because today we're going to try to get to the Super Bowl. We're going to try to play the Super Bowl out. Then all season, then we're going to try to do as many next season games as possible. Just going to do as much as we can in this game. But anyways, let's get into it.
And it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Browns coming up next.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 31, Watson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Moore, 69 yards. And the Browns are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Well, this has been a quick start offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Now Cade York for the extra point. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fields in right around the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from it. might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Singletary going to get the handoff. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Eluding the pressure right. The quick feet by Jackson. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. A handoff on the option to Singletary. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out. Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him throw that challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So for Kevin Stefanski, a smart decision to throw the flag. On first down, Watson. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Browns have regained the lead. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let him a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw traveling an even 64 yards in the air. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now here come the Ravens. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round. On the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now. And they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick-6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that cloth's going to be on the ground.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jackson. His throw incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now it's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll drop the throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And he's got it inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Faking the give. Now Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ballgame. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
After reviewing the play, ruling on the field is confirmed.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Watson now to throw. And he's got it. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Touchdown, Browns! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
To throw again on second down, Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson on first down. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. After the interception, here's Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw is Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe-Oweh. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Uncorks one for Davis. And that is incomplete. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And the throw left sideline here is incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's Watson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 33 yards. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And it It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's Watson. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team with the points on the board. Those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute off.
And now here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Singletary going to get the handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Jackson here is going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Yeah.
Lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us
Just on this my Browns rebuild franchise recording, I was just playing I was just on Fortnite with my girlfriend, but I hopped off.
I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z. And see if we can...
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Holding offense.
You said you went to ball what?
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest...
So that's what you've been playing?
Do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind
Because I'm just trying to finish these playoffs. I done made the playoffs. I done beat the Bengals in the wild card round. I'm just in divisional playing the Ravens.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is only because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Well, let's take a little look.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 18-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds, but not before taking this deep into enemy territory down to the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Taylor will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like the offense told them, don't worry about it, we got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3. 4th quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson. Connects with Duvernay. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Throwing, Jackson. Into the hands of Singletary. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Jackson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now Jackson. And this one is incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Jackson to throw. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Jackson to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Tucker now to add the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped by the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So Deshaun Watson in the offense. Down by 4. A little over 40 seconds to go. A touchdown likely means they move on in these playoffs. Tense moments for the hometown faithful as they've got it with a 1st down. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Watson to throw. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. That was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now it's the Ravens' turn, trailing by a field goal. A little over 20 seconds to go. A field goal could get this playoff game to overtime, but this crowd, they are going to make it tough as they line up. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Watson. This is caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
In October, the Chargers won an instant classic in their first matchup against the Browns. Can Cleveland get revenge? The answer comes your way next.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
The winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Throwing first play is Herbert. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. If you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. On second down, Eckler. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Running on first down, Eckler. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like...
And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly, and that fumble. That's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Plan there, turn the ball over. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson.
Well, here's the play, Joe. Sure, Jeffy. What did the farmer say? His finest practice. What? Where is my practice? Okay, what's a vampire's favorite dessert? Blood? I don't know. Nothing. Vampires aren't real. What?
I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. The Charger drive about to get going. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we keep stats on everything, don't we? This is one that you don't want to have. That's his second drop right here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say, only in the first quarter. Certainly a shift that he wants to right quickly. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Jones on the return. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Watson on 1st down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw, Watson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 1st down, it's Watson. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Again, it's Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to the first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Browns. Amari Cooper from 6 yards away. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. Now Cade York for the extra point. And it's now a 7-2 ball game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Herbert now. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added it. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Browns drive about to get started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. On first down, Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that Lamar Hunt trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Chargers. And they were able to have a little bit of success on the ground. The question will be, will they stick with it? Or will they be throwing more to try and regain this lead? Meanwhile, for the Browns, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play. Both these teams going through their final adjustments before the second half. Which one will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy? To find out, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. From the red zone now, Watson. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. Here's Taylor again. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Jonathan Taylor punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Here's Herbert. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. From the 36, Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. The kick by Gould is good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Cleveland offense making their way out. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 47 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll let Taylor try and run. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it's unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated, I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for two.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. From the 45 on 2nd down. Herbert over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen only able to gain a couple. 3rd down and 6 to go.
Almost. I got one more game after this. It's just the Super Bowl. Oh, nice pick. Today, I'm doing all the playoff games in the Super Bowl and maybe the off season. Really, just one person, and that's my friend who's actually a Browns fan. People watch it because I made it into a playlist.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And open here is Jones.
This month can't hurry up and go by fast. One more month.
At the Chargers 14. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They look to throw. Touchdown. Zay Jones. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well
You're gayer than me.
the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser focused on being that team to represent.
I went through your phone. I went through your search history and seen a thing that said BBC inside of a toaster. How to get your BBC out of a toaster. How to get your WLC out of a toaster.
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get
Yeah.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
A WTC.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 years ago, but obviously
Dunk had to take a moment to think about that one.
already. They need points here and in a hurry. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. As they try again on first down. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Dunk, is it true that you like raping little kids for fun?
Browns territory now. At the
Is it true that you rape little kids for fun?
Now it's Herbert. Over the middle complete. That's Williams. And they're gonna work this down to about the 32.
Have you ever heard the phrase CYB?
Herbert back to the air. Throws left side complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete. An incomplete pass on
The score is 30-8. I can't wait. Looks like we're going to the Super Bowl.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now, this one was already ugly, and now it's just becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they get this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys will be freewheeling now. All of them get chances. And that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Herbert. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Kenny Moore. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. of 3, second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second down, another run with Taylor. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. And they will take a knee here. And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mentioned getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
Hey, I drug this shitty team all the way to the Super Bowl, surprisingly. Don't start. I dragged this team that was going 7-10 early in the season that had a 2-game losing streak to the Super Bowl. So I ended off the season 12-4-1. We play the, let's see who we play in the Super Bowl. Okay, we play the 49ers in the Super Bowl, and we're away, so. Yearly awards. Joe Burrow won MVP. Wow. Deshaun Watson was in 10th place. Nick Sirianni. AFC Offensive Player of the Year was Jamar Chase. Best quarterback in the AFC was Joey Burr. Best running back in the AFC was Derek. Best receiver in the AFC was Jamar Chase. E. Moore with that. That comes the line. Best DBs. We won our DB game. Best kicker, Nick Folk. Alright.
Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Browns and the Niners. All that and more coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Cleveland Browns taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, CD. All eyes on the AFC champs. A lot of folks out there in Ohio have waited a long time for this night. What a story. The Cleveland Browns, their first Super Bowl appearance ever.
It's a franchise and a fan base that's certainly been through a lot. Losing seasons, plenty of drama, a lot of failed expectations. At one point, they were winning plenty of titles in the NFL, but you have to go back to 1964 for their last one. Pre-Super Bowl era when they beat the Baltimore Colts 27-0.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the 8th time in franchise history. One of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era, no doubt. They look to claim their 6th title, which would tie them with the Pats and Steelers for most ever.
And they've been really close in recent years. They were in this game just 3 seasons ago. Super Bowl 54 in Miami. Had the lead in the 4th quarter against Kansas City, but watched it slip away. And how about last year? Lost a 4th quarter lead to the Rams in the NFC title game.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by Deshaun Watson. Of course, he won a national title at Clemson and already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
And we all know about the Browns' quarterback history. All the starters ever worked out in Cleveland since the franchise was brought back. Yet in only 1 season, Deshaun Watson, he's finally given his franchise a quarterback who could lead them to their first Super Bowl. Even by his standards, he's exceeded expectations since arriving in that trade with Houston.
Looking to throw right away is Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Here's Watson. He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Watson. He finds Taylor, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Leonard Floyd from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 draft, a guy with something to prove, Iowa State's career passing leader. And that's Brock Purdy. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Jones on the return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. On first down, it's Watson. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson, he'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Watson looks to throw again. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he's going to...
Yeah. It's tied right now.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Leonard Floyd.
What is the name of it? What's the name of it?
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Was this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. Jonathan Taylor from 3 yards out. And the Browns post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Purdy. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Uncorks one for Davis. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson, he'll air this one out deep for Davis. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Here's Purdy. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 69 yards. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. Down the right sideline. Touchdown. Amari Cooper. 57 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he takes this one big into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Extra point by York is up and good. And a lead.
Dunk. Alright, I'm back.
So to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, indeed, starting the ground on that clock. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Doug, with this girl that I'm talking to, she said, guess what? I didn't even say what. I just said, is it good or bad? Because she...
On first down, it's Purdy. He'll get that one to Carter complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This was the old NFL record distance for decades. 63-yard attempt. And this won't get them to be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Browns. And it's been the passing game that's gotten them to where they are. 2 quarters away from a possible Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
Baby.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they Charles very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made appear as they normally wouldn't, but of course...
One of my offensive linemen just had a heart attack. Yes, dude straight up just ran a little bit too fast and just started just grabbing his chest.
It's a pickup of 4 and second down.
Dude said, imagine how the league would have treated it if DeMar Hamlin was white. They would have gave their family $1 million and everything.
Certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Whites are privileged.
Back to throw, Purdy. Throw right side is going to be
No, I'm alright. Dude said being black is having your life on all Madden. Being black and being a boy is having your life on all Madden competitive. Black is just all Madden. If you're black and a girl, you're on all Madden. If you're black and a boy, you're on all Madden competitive. It's crazy. It's crazy. If a girl rejects you, you're a creep. If a boy rejects you, he has no taste.
Review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us?
He's got it in, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. On 1st and 10, Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Yes. Yes, finally.
Meanwhile, here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will.
If I let Brock Purdy win a Super Bowl his rookie season, I'm gonna be very depressed.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
I wonder if Brock Purdy's gonna be the starting QB for the Niners this season. People saying that Trey Lance might be the starter still.
Oh! Staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. That's going to be caught by Steve.
No.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. They get 9.
It took Mr. Irrelevant to do that. Literally the last pick in the draft. It's crazy, the last pick in the draft that nobody would expect to even start in his career.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
Yeah. You ever notice like when the team wins the Super Bowl, when they give like an interview to the quarterback, you ever notice the quarterback always says, I'm going to Disneyland? I noticed that Mahomes said it this year. Then it said Matthew Stafford said it last year. Then it said Brady said it year before that. Waddle into that end zone, Trayvon. Told you white people could do it. Make dude get on this goddamn stage. What was you gonna say? I'm going to Disneyland.
Football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
You know what? Well, I just got done eating some. Dude said your rap name is Little and the last thing you ate. Nigga said Little Penis. Dude said the last thing you ate. You put Little in front of the last thing you ate, and that's your rap name. Dude said Little Penis. Little pizza roll. Not them going on. They just did a read option with Brock Purdy and a hit stick them. I want you to think about how that went.
He was having success there, holding onto it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield.
No, Brock Purdy got himself killed.
Because you know you'd prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sidelines or getting down at the end of the play. But you've got an aggressive one. He's fighting for extra yardage, and he gets stripped there. You don't need him to be a hero in that situation. You want your quarterback taking care of himself.
Wow, a black Nick.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
It's how we just sit here and just talk about racist stuff.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Dude said, and even though I don't have hands, I could still do everything you can do. Dude said, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Go, get it! Get the ball!
6 points that they were thinking about.
God damn it, I tried. I couldn't do it.
Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense
Wait, what?
in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen
That's what Nick Chubb is for. Did you see the thing? It said Nick Chubb bought an Xbox Series X and PS5, but he doesn't play video games. He just bought it so he could tell his teammates he bought it so he could tell his teammates to go to bed. And it said that the Cardinals were trying to trade for Nick Chubb so they can get Kyler Murray to go to sleep. I tried.
27 yards there on a very nice conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to
For you.
that they would be looking his way if they did.
Would you rather, for $1 million, would you rather try to you have to do it successfully. Would you rather try to tackle Derrick Henry or try to block Myles Garrett for $1 million? You get $1 million if you can succeed.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Big gain of 4.
It's actually a good question. Would you rather try to tackle Derrick Henry or try to block Myles Garrett? They said Myles Garrett's like the 2nd strongest person in the league. Oh, they doing it again? They want me to die. Yeah, Aaron Donald's the strongest person. At least that's what Google said.
Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race.
I say Derrick Henry, that way I can go for his legs.
57 from Glendale. You're watching NFL on EA Sports. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy.
How about this? Would you rather try to guard Tyreek Hill or try to tackle Derrick Henry?
Here's 1st and 10. He's going to keep this again. Give him 3 on the keeper.
I know, right?
2nd down.
How about this? Would you rather race Tyreek Hill or race John Ross?
Purdy looking to throw.
Dummy.
Be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 and 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have the Niners 1st down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane
You saw what?
whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, for that being a
Almost definitely.
really weren't too many options.
Me and all my friends.
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Oh, fuck no. You trying to kill me. Like this? They're trying to kill me.
Saints back at the 30. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I don't even think Cam can. I don't even think Cam can do a wheelie.
But he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to
Oh yeah, they gone for it. This is the win. This is for the win.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
Oh my goodness.
He's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
They're running it with Debo.
Get a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now Purdy. That's complete. Right around the 8. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. DeAndre Carter, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. And when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
27-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they
Oh!
and the tension.
They're going in.
They're going in. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. Every play with a potential to win or lose a tie.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yes, sir, that is a fact, though. They got my dick and slipped it in his asshole, painting his face in the air like a lasso, painting his face like I'm Pablo Picasso. Ooh, and I'm not a very good artist. Fuck on them good until that nigga farted, planting his seeds in the air like a garden. The well plus balls, you come game charted. Ooh, hop on that dick, do a split. Shout out, little baby, my dick is as real as it gets. And it hit balls in my mouth with my neck out pits. It's 4 big guys. They're grabbing on my thighs. They blow my guts up like the 4th of July. If he keep fucking my butt, then I might cry. It's too big semen spraying on my eyes. Yes, sir, that is a fact, though. Take out my dick and slip it in his asshole, swinging and really the air like a lasso, painting his face like I'm Pablo Picasso. Ooh, not a very good artist. Fuck on him good until that nigga farted, planting his shoes to the air like a garden. I'm years on and I do this in my sleep, not sheep. Getting in the sheets and I'm beating on my meat, bitch. Got 4 big guys. My God, JT is a train.
68 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Now a give to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially sold this one away. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the
How many what?
They understood the situation, understood the momentum.
3.
Nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Okay.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. So now the Niners down by 2 touchdowns. At time, a huge factor. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in the Super Bowl. Here's Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And that'll be incomplete.
That's a dangerous proposition in the middle of the field. That one fell on 2nd and 10. Purdy. That is caught at the 7. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. And how about this? The dog pound gets the crown. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion. And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them.
The rapist has won his first ring. Sing it again. I wasn't listening. Yeah, you're gay. You are not straight. You aren't straight at all. Hey, you're not straight at all. Yay. Yay. So it's staff week. We ended up somehow managing to win the Super Bowl first year. So Myles Garrett has his first out of hopefully many rings. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, you have to remind me though. Oh well, that's 4 more rings he can get. In a little bit, I'm gonna do this off-season stuff. Then we are. Probably, who knows? What you talking to? You said what? Does yours know you like getting booty fucked? Does he know that you like getting dick taken in from the back and you having it shoved up your throat? You positive? Hey, I ain't say I wanted it now, but I know somebody that does. His name is Cameron. He has his phone taken. I don't think he can. His phone is stuck. I don't think he can. Yes, we're most definitely adding him back. I'm sorry. 15. We're gonna give you more than 15. We're gonna give you the amount of money that anybody will hope to get. Mm-hmm. Six-year, $125 million deal. That's something. No, what you talking to? Dunk eating big booty. Okay, so we're gonna get this 2024 draft class and see if I want to hopefully draft Caleb Williams. The fact that we have a 2028 draft class downloaded is already kind of funny. Oh no. My girlfriend's power just went out and she doesn't live that far from me. Mine hasn't, hopefully. Mine's is gonna go out not too long from now. There's a storm outside right now. Yeah. She just texted me and said her power went out. Great. Oh man, nobody wants to hit your your WTC. Now you have a white tiny cook. You were talking about mines. I really don't. I wonder who would have an obsession with you. A gay person. Yeah, definitely. Dunk is gay. I hope everybody knows that. Dunk is. You're not straight either. If somebody told you to come slobber all over their dick, would you, if for two copies of Madden 24 and getting Madden 25 and GTA 6 early, would you do it? Okay. But a free copy of Madden 24, Madden 25, and GTA 6. He said that's worth it. Don said. Oh God. I mean, kinda. And GTA 6 is GTA 6. Dude said get GTA 6 off slobber over that. Dude said I'll do it just to thank you. How about this? If someone said you have to fully successfully tackle Derrick Henry to the ground, and if you can do it, they'll give you Madden 24. Would you do it? Dunk cell, hell yeah. This nigga went to the Steelers. Wow, that's pretty gay. That's pretty gay, OBJ. OBJ. I'd be very happy. Fuck no. Would you suck Patrick Mahomes' dick? Don't go. Yeah, who wouldn't want to get the chance to suck Patrick Mahomes? Imagine Dunk's like, okay. You get paid $20,000. $20 is $20. I stand by that. I have spoken. Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham. Oh my goodness. You ever just like wanted just the opportunity just to grab it and squeeze it and I hope you know I'm still alive. just busts out, well, yep, just wanted Mahomes. Someone in the chat just being like, who wouldn't? I know, right? Like, dog, you ain't wrong, but you ain't straight. Mari Cooper, OBJ, oh my goodness, this team's looking sick. No money? Justin Jefferson. Hell no. What can you say? Oh, yes, Daddy. What up? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and that ass is what you throwing. If you happy and you know it, bounce that ass. 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 I probably listen to that song. Hit him with a. If you happy and you know it, bounce that ass. If you happy and you know it, bounce that ass. If you happy and you know it, and that ass is what you throwing. If you happy and you know it, bounce that ass. Bounce that ass. Bounce that ass. Bounce that big fat booty. It's been like just the name of the song is literally called Twerk Anthem. 4 big guys. Yeah. If you happy and you know it, and that's what you doing. If you happy and you know it, don't say it. Your channel gets demonetized, then that's when they finally just delete your channel. Scouting private workouts. Let's do some private workouts. I want to do a private workout with how much? Dang. Wait, what? Wait, which one? Oh, the 24? Wait, is the 24 already in your library? No, I'm talking about like the one that you pre-ordered. I was about to say, give me your account, let me download that one real quick. But, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Like, I'm sharing, I was about to say, be like, I'm sharing my plus with you. Just hook a little brother up, hook a little nigga up. Yeah. No, because my brother has his plus on auto renewal. Yeah. I know, right? And it's only going to charge him for his PlayStation. What the fuck? Why am I paying $75,000 on some PS Plus? Like, don't look at me. Oh my God, look at Duncan Cam. I I don't even think Cam's seen the trailer for Madden 24 yet. The Falcons literally drafted somebody named Kool-Aid McKinstry. Yes, he actually is. Honestly, I don't even know. No, why are everybody giving me picks? I don't want picks. I want players. Pause. I mean, the Falcons already took Kool-Aid McKinstry. It's dead ass actual DB from the draft, from one of the drafts that me and you imported. We just went ahead and drafted Caleb Williams. Yeah.
The Seattle Seahawks are now on the clock. The Cleveland Browns are
Hey. Dang it. Ooh, Marvin Harrison Jr.?
The Green Bay Packers are now on the clock.
And stop coming. I'm drafting my plurs. Now we're getting a defensive lineman. If you're happy and you know it, clap that ass. If you're happy and you know it, clap that ass. If you're happy and you know it, and that ass is what you're showing. If you're happy and you know it, bounce that ass. 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 If you happy and you know it, and that ass is what you're throwing. If you happy and you know it, bounce that booty hole. Don't you be bouncing people's booty holes? Okay, now, brother man. Cap. You know you did that to your second grade teacher. Come here. Don't. I hope you know that teacher's about to catch a case. Oh, dang. A wide receiver with 88 speed. Wow. Mm. If you're happy and you know it, bounce that ass. If you're happy and you know it, bounce that booty hole, dunk. If you're happy and you know it, then that booty's what you throwing. If they're happy and you know it, bounce that ass. 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 Might make Caleb Williams day when he started then. See what I can get for Deshaun. Because Deshaun, we done got you your ring, brother. Brother man. That is so not fair. You the man with the plan. Now give me peace. Oh man, give me peace. You gonna make me big. Give me peace. Who hasn't? If you're black and haven't watched Medea, what are you doing? Maybe knowing Cam Weird there. Knowing Cam Weird ugly. Cam. No, Cam's darker than me. It's funny how Tua's brothers backing up Jalen Hurts. Why do I only have 3 draft picks for next year's draft? Huh? I have like 4 quarterbacks. I have Deshaun Watson, Caleb Williams, Andy Dalton, and Dorian Thompson-Robin. Making some trades, then I'll be ready. Big. Low-key feel like hopping on Call of Duty. Modern Warfare. I guess. It's just been a game that it's a game that I just been having. No. Used to. For some reason, I deleted it. I told you, Modern Warfare is probably the only COD I actually have. Like I said, I don't really play COD like that. At least I like some people be playing. That means I'm unique. Hey, I'm 100% black. I will beat the nigga out of you in a minute. Yeah, because technically you're not. Plenty. You can take that plenty and shove it up your white. No. I just don't feel like taking the time to spit out the rest of the words. You at the top. Well, Pearl, I don't be damn look, it's a monkey. Well, I'll be damn sure, look, it's a monkey. Who told you to get off the farm? Oh. Well, I'll be damn sure, look, it's a monkey. Give me your right guard. Is it that hard? No pause. Hey, yo. Don't just eating straight. But you have one, so you just like hate your dick. Don't just be like, don't just be like, if I can cut this little motherfucker off, I would. Name them Pete Carmichael. I don't name.